We've spent the last couple of videos on talking about how to motivate our kids, or more precisely, how to help them to be self-motivated. Sometimes this happens very naturally. For example, my 4 boys that are still at home, it's not hard to motivate them to go out and play soccer. They like it. It's fun. They're getting better at it. They're becoming more competent at it. They encourage one another as they play. They like to beat each other. It kind of comes naturally that they want to play soccer and get better at it. Motivation is a little trickier when we talk about other things such as Russian or English grammar, math, literature, doing chores. The question is, as parents, what can we do to help our kids be motivated to do those things? If you look up at our chart, up in the top right-hand corner, that's where we want our kids to be, where they want to do things. One of the lines is, "Я вижу смысл," or "I see the point." With your older kids, you can probably explain to your older kids about the importance of grammar and communicating well, and they'll understand it somewhat. They'll think about doing well in the YEGE, or the SAT. They'll think about maybe doing well in college and eventually making more money, and they might be able to see the point that way. But a lot of older kids won't even see that point, and your younger kids definitely won't see the point of something 20 years out. Instead, we should be able to help our kids, and we can help our kids to see the point at a much shorter time frame, so they can see the point today and not just 10, 20 years down the road.
And that point would be your interest in them. They need you. They need regular time with you. If they see that you're interested in them, in what they do, that will help them do their homework. For example, in our family, sometimes during dinner time, we would ask, "So what have you learned at school today?" And they'll share. Or with our 15-year-old boys, they can read a play for their literature class. And we sit together, we have fun laughing when we read and give back rubs to each other. And as they have the assignments later this week and next week, we can discuss those things, and I can see what they're thinking about the play now. And with my 9-year-old, for example, doing math in the kitchen and trying to find an area for a rectangle, I would ask, "So how do you understand what's a square centimeter?" And be available to help him understand what it is. Or with a 12-year-old, I can ask, "So what's going next there in your history class?" And he'll just with enthusiasm share what goes next. And seeing our interest helps them to keep going, to see the point, why they're doing it.
If we're not interested in their homework, if we're not interested in what they're doing in general, we probably shouldn't expect them to be interested either. But if we show interest, they'll have more interest, and together we'll have a lot of good, interesting times together. So go out and show a little bit of interest. All right, thanks.